what's good, Pouncers? Lynx here. Back at it again. I didn't get on yesterday. I gave y'all guys a heads up. So for those that wasn't here, so some of you know, some of you don't, because obviously, like, I'm getting new followers periodically. So back in January, my mother passed away. And yesterday was Mother's Day. So it's like my first Mother's Day without her. So I was like, there may be a chance, depending on how I feel, that I won't be on. And truth be told, I was actually going to get on. But by the time I like actually felt like doing it, with all the stuff that I wanted to roll out and like give you guys on stream and all that stuff, I was like, I'm not staying up this late to do it. Especially when I have work in the morning. So I decided just to be like, I'll just take the rest of the day off. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, like I was kind of dreading the day, well, for the last few weeks, but then when it actually arrived, I was just like, like I was okay. I thought like, I thought I won't say the absolute worst and all that stuff, because that sounds like whatever. But like, I just thought I'd be a lot more emotional that day. I had moments, but it wasn't like how I thought it was going to be. Which is a good thing. It's the whole healing process and all that stuff. Thank you, CC. Thank you. By the way, hello. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your check-ins. Much appreciated. What we are going to do tonight, since I'm back, it's going to be an easy peasy night. Kind of boring. I'm not even going to lie. We're going to be doing Final Fantasy on the NES. We are also going to be doing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. So, I feel like there was something. I got to check all the stuff I bookmarked too. That I was supposed to go through with you guys, and I never did it. So, what the hell? I get on here and the first thing I see, hey, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I went through it when it initially happened. I feel like most of it was like, my grieving process was most of it during that time. Like, I would say January and February is probably the worst of it. That's why I was surprised I was gonna get like a second helping now, but I didn't. So hopefully it stays that way. Like, I don't want to go through that again. I feel like I did enough grieving, but yeah. Wait, what is this? I'm sorry, I see something about Rachel Dolezal. Rachel Dolezal once claimed to be black, built sex career years after NAACP. Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. She joined OF, and people were hating on it at first, but then she was raking in money. I mean, that's the only thing she could do. After the whole scandal, nobody wouldn't let her do anything. She tried to braid hair. She couldn't get that. She tried to get welfare. People stopped her from getting that. All she had was OF after a while. But it's like, oh yeah, you gotta say OF on here, because I'm by the way, I'm multi-streaming, so I'm on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. So one of them are going to get offended by the word OnlyFans. So I just say OF for short. Just to illustrate. It's so weird how like certain platforms I can say one thing and not the other. Like the R word, for example, I'm not going to say it. Well, I can say that I'm not going to say the word retarded, because that's the word we're not going to say. Okay, just to illustrate it. But there's certain words you can't say. You can say that on YouTube now, but you can't say it on Twitch, and you can definitely say it on the Green app, because the Green app's the Wild West. I don't have much modernization over there, so I just leave the It's just for archive purposes at this point. But yeah. Sometimes you gotta take a gamble. Um, let me see. Why is Doughboy fighting on no jumper? I'm missing a lot. We're gonna have to cover this stuff tomorrow. I missed a lot. Yeah, we're gonna cover a lot of this stuff. Yo, caw, what's good, legend? Thank you for coming through. That caw like rung in my own ear just now. I stunned myself with it. Cause normally I'm playing music, I just hear myself. It just went like right in my ear. I hit myself with it. That's crazy. Let me see. Everybody saying thank you, Oscar. Did Oscar actually leave? Oh man, I gotta watch Raw. All right, no more spoilers. No more spoilers. We're getting through all that stuff tomorrow for sure. There's a lot that I gotta unpack. Like I bookmarked so much shit. I'm gonna have to delete some of it now because it's dated. But I'm gonna have to clean all that out tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do all that then. But for tonight, we're doing Final Fantasy and we're doing Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I'm gonna do like maybe a half hour of Final Fantasy tonight. And then the rest of the time we'll just do Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yo, Catitude, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I seen you on I was on Josh's stream earlier. I seen you talking about that. How is it? How are you enjoying it? All right. Oh, I picked up the wrong control. I got way too many controllers around me. This is crazy. Here's my PS5 controller. And then I got my Switch controller that I use for everything. And then I got my Switch 2 controller, which I only use for the Switch 2 because I haven't set this up to my dongle yet. And then I got a bunch of other controllers on this side here, and some controllers even over here. Most of which are just collecting dust because, like I said, this one controller just takes up for everything. So I just leave it at that. I can stream in 1440 HD, but I'm not gonna because I don't want to enable enhanced broadcasting. Oh, that's what's up. I thought the 4K streaming was for like partner and all that stuff. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. What's that? Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? I'm always like in conflict with this because I'm not a religious person. That's for sure. I'm not really a religious. What is going on with my controller? God? Because I said that, you just my controller's not going. Hold on, I'll be right back. I think he is showing, or my controller died. Either way, let me see. Yeah, it was a dead controller. It was a dead controller. But no, I think I would say I'm spiritual, but not like earthly spiritual. I'm not into like chakras and auras and all that other stuff. I tried to get into it. I tried to dabble into it. And while it is a good notion for people who want like peace and tranquility and all that stuff. There's a lot of bad faith actors out there when it comes to that stuff. There'll be people that be like, yo, I just want to be all about my alignment and get all the bad energy out of my life. But it's like, what if you are the bad energy? How do you get rid of that? How do you get away from yourself? And a lot of those bad faith actors never have a good answer for that. I remember one of my old jobs, I was walking home and like one of those earthly people, two of them, two women, they walked up to me and they was like, would you like a free book? I was like, nobody just walk up to somebody and give them a free book. Like, what's the catch? Like, no, there's no catch. You can have it. And I was like, okay. And I took the book. And then that's when they hit me with their pitch. And in my mind, I'm like, here it is. There we go. Right? So then they tried to get me to come to their little seminar. I don't even know what they call it. Their peace treaty or I don't know what the hell they call it. But they tried to get me to sign up for something or go with something. And I was like, nah, that's okay. I got to go. I don't want to do this. And it's like, oh, okay, thank you. And then it's like, can we have our book back? I was like, you just said I could have it. It's free. It's like, no, it's for the paying people. And I was like, see, that's that fuckery ain't gonna stop people from messing with y'all. And I handed them the book back and I left. I think that asking for forgiveness gives you a pass. They think that asking for forgiveness gives you a pass from it, but no, that's not exactly how it works. Oh yeah, that's absolutely not how it works. And they don't even believe a lot of those people. Those are there's a what do you call him? There's a person that works for a radio station. What do you call it? Like shock jock? There you go. That's the term I was looking for. The shock jock that works for a radio, and he said he probably says it to this day. I don't watch anymore, but he used to say a lot that forgiveness is overrated. Yet this same person was begging for forgiveness when he had his SA allegations come out that he got a minor drunk and then had his way with her. And then that whole thing resurfaced. And yeah, he was copping a lot of pleas then. All of a sudden, forgiveness was very important. That same guy also went on to essay his own wife and then had her on the show and they discussed it. Like she was like damage controlling for him. So, I don't know. It's a lot of fake people out there. Why is my music not playing? Yeah, oh my goodness, this is loud in my ear. What is the name of that girl that he had the situation with? What is his name? I'm just gonna say his name. I don't care. This ain't defamation or nothing. He actually had, the episode is probably still up on YouTube and all that stuff. Now I will say the trial, he was found not guilty of the trial just for legal purposes. I'll say that, but I'm talking about Charlemagne the God. So, yo, P-Dub, what's good? Thank you very much for coming through. How are you? Yeah, he said a lot of stuff that like in today's society wouldn't work. He has a podcast with a comedian by the name of Andrew Schultz. They do a podcast together called The Brilliant Idiots. Their podcast started, I believe, 2013, 2014. But if you go to their YouTube channel, you can't find anything before 2018. Because they wiped all that shit out. Because they used to say a lot of problematic stuff. Stuff that they will want forgiveness for. I will say that. So, Jessica Reed, that was her name. I'm trying to think of her name, the woman. If you look up the story with Jessica Reed, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, I gotta speed this up. We're not gonna be in this game for too long because We got to do way too much grinding. Wait, didn't I do enough grinding the other day? I feel like I did enough grinding the other day. We may have to go into the next area. Wait, hold on. Let me heal first. I feel like I did everything. Queen Courtney, what's good? Thank you for stopping by. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I got all those. I got all my magics. I can sell the cloth. Stream going good. Just started. We're playing Final Fantasy for the NES. I'm trying to remember what I had to do from yesterday. I know I like farmed a lot, and then I got money. My character's level 7. I should probably grind a little bit more. At least to level 9. Yeah, I'm gonna just grind the rest of the stream. That's all I'll do. I'll actually like progress further. We're gonna do this for like another 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes. Then I'll jump to the next game. Hold on, Kick. I got you. Hello, Kick. How are you? I seen you type a lot. Let me make sure my team can live. They said the entire gang after me. 2 months ago, Maxine was destroyed by Natalia. 3 days ago, she lost to Raquel. So why are they trying to turn her heel? Hey, Cece, thank you for the vibes. Much appreciated. Get some sleep, get some rest. Get all charged, maxed out for the next day. Have an amazing Tuesday. Take care.
Yeah.
I mean, what else you gonna do with Maxine? You gotta. They already made her like a scrappy baby face. Might as well. Hey. Thank you very much. I don't know what they're gonna do with. I mean, I will say Maxine improved, so that's a good thing because she used to be like absolute dog shit in the ring. So I'm happy that she's actually better in the ring now. Like I'll never knock her for that. So like maybe she can knock the heel thing out the park. Cause you know what? That actually worked for Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan as a baby face, she went like she plateaued when she was a baby face. To take her to the next level, she had to go to the next, like she had to become a heel. Why waste time on WWE? I'm a pro wrestling fan. I enjoy pro wrestling regardless. But I don't watch it for what today's wrestling fans watch it for. I feel like they watch it for how things in their mind should be. Like they criticize things for what it should be in their mind based on what it versus what it is. So, but I like the spirit of competition. I like the athleticism. I even like the storytelling. I really like the storytelling. Do they get everything right? Absolutely not. No wrestling promotion does or ever will. That's like any story out there. You watch a good show on TV, you're going to have some good episodes, you're going to have some bad episodes, but there's still enough there to keep you entertained. Yo, they did a number on me. I can't keep having y'all poison me because I'm running out of money when they do that. Do you watch other programming? I watch a lot of stuff. I'm always open and looking for new stuff to watch too, but like my catalog now, what was I watching today? So let's break it down this way. So when I'm on YouTube, I watch body cam videos, gaming docs. This is what I'm watching lately. Body cam videos, gaming docs, and like rise and fall channels. like of people and things and companies having a rise and fall. Like every Wednesday, I watch this guy on YouTube called Company Man. Now, there's two Company Man. There's a music Company Man guy. I don't watch him. And there's another Company Man where he talks about companies, like if they're doing good, if they're doing bad, if they are doing good, here's why. If they're doing bad, here's why. I like that type of stuff. If we're talking TV shows, I'm behind on Abbott Elementary. I got to catch up on that. I told myself I was going to start my 3-episode rule on Tulsa King. I didn't get around to that yet. What else? Love and Hip Hop is almost done. I watched that. They're about to be out of here though. And what else? As far as movies, I just watched Michael last week. And I'm gonna give it like another week or so. And I'm gonna go watch the new Mortal Kombat movie, which I heard nothing but good things about. Everybody I seen talking about had nothing but good things to say about that Mortal Kombat 2 movie. No, I died. Why would you do that? Oh, shoot. Really? You're the first person I heard say it was cheesy. I heard nothing but good things. I heard people say it was better than the first. And I enjoyed the first. I even enjoyed the original one in the 90s. Well, yeah. I mean, what was it? Annihilation? It wasn't as good as the first one, but I still enjoyed it. I'm like, in the 90s for video game movies, they actually followed the plot. They didn't make up some stuff and then just slap the video game title on it.
This is my title. Like I told you, handsome fighters never lose battles.
So I gotta watch that. I know I got some other shows to catch up on too. I saved some shows to my Netflix that I gotta watch, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. There's what's the show called? His and Hers, I think it's called, starring Tessa Thompson and John Bernthal. I got that on my list to watch. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I leveled up. Good. I watched Prime Show. Oh yeah, I finished all of Invincible. I gotta watch this season of The Boys, the final season. But I'm waiting until it all finishes. I think it finishes this week, right? I think this week is the last episode. So after they air that, I can actually binge it. I also got to finish, what was that Prime show I was watching? The Legend of Vox Machina. It's like an animated series. I got to finish that too. I think they're on season 4 of that though. I'm on season 3. What's some Prime shows you watch? Oh, thank goodness. My team actually hits hard now. I'm gonna level up to level 9 though. Extreme makeover. Yeah, they all hit so hard now. I was struggling on these guys last time. Not only do they hit harder now, but they actually are accurate in their attacks. Get some pure. American Gladiator, the original, Citadel, Leverage Redemption, and Warehouse 13. So I heard of Warehouse 13 out of that. Also heard of the originals and American Gladiator. I didn't watch any of the new American Gladiator. I remember the old one. Now, originals, if I'm not mistaken, that's the spinoff of Vampire Diaries, right? Okay. Yeah, I never watched that show. My ex was like a big fan of that whole franchise, though. I used to make fun of it just to annoy her. They used to call it Twilight the series. I knew nothing about it. But I also made fun of her for watching Supernatural, and then I ended up watching that during the pandemic, and that shit was great. Like, I binged the entire 15 seasons. Took like almost a month and a half. Matter of fact, I you know what's funny? I finished Supernatural before she did. She had the head start and everything. But she never watched the final season. I didn't spoil it for her or nothing. Although, personally, between you and us, you guys and myself, I almost gave up on that show. Back in what was the weakest season in my opinion? Season 8. Season 8, I almost gave up on Supernatural. And then season 9 came and it sucked me right back in. And then there was an episode they did in season 4 or 5, and I had a question about it because it was with the I don't want to say too much because I don't want it to spoil for anybody that watch it, but it was basically about a character that has a certain ability or whatever. And I'm like, the way this ability was explained to us, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. There's no, like, he doesn't need this. He doesn't need A to do B. So I'm like, why don't he just do A? And they never had an answer for that until maybe the final season, or no, not the final season, the season before, season 14. That's when they answered. I was so happy they called back to that. I know I'm being like super cryptic because like I'm trying not to spoil anything, but like that callback to that, I was like, yo, this is one of the greatest shows on TV. The fact that somebody at the very least remember, I don't know if they maybe hired somebody new and they was like, they were a super fan and they was like, well, why don't we talk about this? I was like, but it made so much sense and it brought that much gravity to the final seasons just for them remembering that. I watched so many shows during that pandemic too. Like shows I would have never probably watched any other time. It freaked you out? Yeah, it definitely has some moments. It has some funny moments too. I really like their episode where they just play around. Like they did a Scooby-Doo episode. That was hilarious. I can mention that because that episode's kind of spoiler. I mean, not spoiler, filler. Wait, how many of these I gotta buy? 2 more. I'm trying to get to level 9 so I can like, oh my goodness, we still got a ways to go. All right, let me hurry this up. But when we get to level 9, I'm gonna start the Marvel game. But yeah, I watch Supernatural. I watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And you would think me, like, growing up in the Philadelphia area, like that been a show like, oh yeah, I got definitely watched that. Like I knew of it. I seen like little clips here and there, so I could like point out where they are in the city and stuff like that. But never like actually sat and watched it until the pandemic. And then their first episode was called The Gang Gets Racist. And then I watched the whole episode, and by the end of it, I was like, how the hell did they get 15 more seasons out of this? And then I watched the second episode and I was like, oh, that's how. That's how. I understand now. They figured it out. They cracked the code. Gosh, I wish they stopped poisoning me. I keep switching around my party when that happens. Yeah, I know Catitude, she recommended 911. That's also on my list to watch. I got to put that through the 3-episode rule. I have a 3-episode rule when it comes to TV shows. I have to connect with your show in 3 episodes. If I can't connect in the first 3 episodes, I drop it. But I only have that for like regular TV shows. Like when it comes to anime, I give it a little more grace. With anime, I'm like, they got 20 episodes because there's a lot more world building they have to do. So it said season 9 finale is really good. May need to give more than that. No, I never go past the 3-episode rule. Cause I feel like that's enough time. For me, that's a tried and true formula. The one time I broke that rule, you know what show I broke that rule for? Black Lightning on the CW. Cause everybody I knew, it was like, no, just stick with it. I promise it gets better. It never got better. It never got better. I was like, I'm never. I was like, I can't break that rule anymore. I feel like you should have like at least a general idea of like what you want this show to be at that point. I can't do medical shows of any kind. I'm trying to see, did I do a medical show? No, I don't think I've ever done a medical show, like watched a medical show. Like maybe like an episode or 2 of Doogie Howser a long time ago, but I don't think I've ever. Yo, Venmation. What's good? Thank you for the raid. A Ven raid. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much. For those that don't know, I am Lynx. I am a variety streamer. I cover all sorts of things over here. Hip hop, anime, pro wrestling, pop culture, all that good stuff. Currently, I'm doing my 1001 games to play before you die. It's based off a book that came out in 2012. It chronicles 1001 games from the 70s all the way up until now. So we're doing a little bit of that, and then in a few minutes, once I level up to 9, we're gonna jump into Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Yo, Vin, what were you playing? Because I seen you finish Zelda. So what's the next game you're playing now? I like Freddie Highmore. Yo, I'm sorry, Witzky? I'm probably butchering your name. I apologize in advance, but thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I haven't watched any doctor shows. The Good Doctor I know about, and they had the girl, oh, I can't remember. It's a black female British actress. I can't remember her name, but she was on some show. I never watched Good Doctor, but I seen her on the cast. And she was on a show that I used to watch on Netflix called Lovesick. I think yeah, it was called Lovesick. So basically the premise of that show was, it was about this guy who basically he went to the doctor, got tested, found out he had an STD, a curable one, but an STD nonetheless. So they had to his doctor told him, you have to call everybody that you had sex with to let them know that they should get tested. And that's the premise of the show, is just him calling different girls he hooked up with or exes to let them know about that, but he hasn't spoken to some of these people in a long time. So to see where their life is now is like, it just take them on these like wild adventures and stuff. Antonia Thomas, yes, that's her name. Thank you, Catitude. That's her name. So I never watched A Good Doctor, but I seen her on that show. And she played the main guy's best friend on that Lovesick show. One is, he had a guy best friend and a female best friend. I was bummed though, because they canceled that show. I think after like two or three seasons, it got canceled. But yeah, I never watched any doctor shows. That's crazy, like just thinking about that. Like I know of a bunch of doctor show, like Grey's Anatomy and ER, but I never watched any of those. Stream was amazing. Been trying to avoid dying in Arc Raiders. Oh man. Are you getting portrayed a lot in Arc Raiders? People trying to gain your trust and then turn on you? I'll have you up while I do post-stream paperwork. Oh, I appreciate that. Go do your thing. Thank you for the check-in, Catitude. Yo, how long I gotta go to level 9? Oh, 400. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost in the home stretch. And then we can move on to Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Thank you for the check-in information.
Bang, 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 bang.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Oh, I might die here.
Pizza power!
Hold up. Just so I don't die. Hold on.
Gatorade. H2O. Gatorade. H2O.
Stay ready. I ain't got to get ready. Thank you for that. Oh, it's not as cold as it once was. It was so cold it'd make my teeth click. It's not that cold anymore. It's still cold. It's still good. But I remember when I took it out of my freezer, I was like, oh man. All right, let's see. I told myself I was going to try to watch Grey's Anatomy at one point. But after I watched Scandal, I was like, I'm never touching any more of Shonda Rhimes' work. Never again. I ain't even finished Scandal. That's how bad it was. It's 7 seasons. I finished the first 6. That 6th season pissed me off so much. I was like, I'm never touching any of her work again. God, that was a bad season. I would tell people, if you're going to watch Scandal, if you never watched Scandal before, and you really were curious to watch it, I would say, if you do decide to watch it, just watch the first 3 seasons and ignore everything else. As soon as season 3 ends, move on to another show. That's the perfect ending. Everything else was downhill after that, in my opinion. it would probably be considered one of the greatest shows on TV if they just went 3 seasons. They overstayed their welcome. I think a lot of people like her because her shows are kind of like soap operas in prime time, like the way her characters are written and stuff like that. Because, like I said, them first 3 seasons of Scandal were really good. It was pretty performative, but the plot and everything was good and they made sense. I remember when I seen the end of season 1, I was like, "Now how y'all gonna write your way out of this?" And then they did. How was the train ride? Oh, that train ride was something else different today. Normally my train rides, first of all, what's good, Emmy? Thank you for coming through, much appreciated. Normally my train ride be like easy breezy. Like I just sit there and I'm just like either playing my my Switch 2. I'm playing like Mario and Rabbids on the train or something like that. But no, there's just these dudes just loud and arguing with each other, and I'm sitting there trying to see if they're gonna break out into a fight. They never did though. I was a little bummed by that. All that yelling, then they get off at the stop. I was like, God damn it. I want to see 2 bums fight. That would have put a nice little cap on the day. But no, they had to get off at a different stop. I'm being stupid tonight. All right, so we're gonna do Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. A good old bum war. Although I want them to do it like kind of far away from me, because you know, stuff that's going on in the news and stuff. I'm like, social contact, you know what I mean? Stay back. But let me see. Close enough to take bets. Yeah, exactly. So where I can identify. It's like red jacket versus blue jacket. That's all I need. I watch the news, but I don't watch local news. Local news is too much doom and gloom. It's just kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. Here's the weather. Kill, kill, kill. Somebody save the cat. Kill, kill, kill. See y'all tomorrow. It's like, I don't want to watch this, man. I'd rather just look up like goofy stuff on the internet or just like celebrity gossip. I love celebrity gossip. They're great icebreaker conversations a lot of the time. And it's stuff that like everyday people can go through. It's just that like because they got money, you would think they handle it a little differently. But more often than not, you realize, nope. All right, hold on. Let me I'm trying to pull up my capture card. It's still entertaining though. Let's see. Wait, why can't you guys see it? Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, so this is what we're about to play. Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn off my other music. It's conflicting. So we want Kyrie on PLE. Okay, sure. Stupid fans. Those same fans stopped chanting for Kyrie and are now chanting for Oscar. I told you, they don't care. It's just something to be like, we're sticking it to the company. We're sticking it to WWE. They never cared about Kyrie. A lot of them wanted Kyrie fired a year prior to that. Do you remember what happened with what's her name? They just fired her too. What is her name? Information. I don't know how to do it right. I'm trying to match this over here. Zoe Stark. They did that to her last year. Remember when she did the springboard and broke her leg? And then everybody blamed Kyrie for being out of position. They wanted Kyrie fired then. But then when WWE fires her a year later, it's like, how dare you? And the funny thing is, I still don't even think they fired her. like she wanted to go back to Japan. They just honored it. They was like, we're not re-signing. So that's like being fired and not, letting your contract lapse. Those are two different things. Cause she's able to like wrestle anywhere. Like she's not under a 90-day clause. She just wants to be back home with her husband. Hop a 40 and check your role. See, look, I talk wrestling stuff and Jack shows up. Welcome back, Jack. How are you? It's like Candyman. Say it in the mirror, just pop up. They actually want a 50% cut for some of the talent. For some of the time, and even then, I don't even know if that's true. That's the rumor that's out that Meltzer said and all that stuff. I'm sorry, me personally, I'm not believing anything from Dave Meltzer, Sean Ross Cap, or any of those dudes out there. Brooklyn. Cause all those dudes just do cold readings. I'd rather watch fucking. I'm about to date myself. I'm about to show my age. I'd rather watch Sylvia Brown on the Montel Williams show. It's the same thing. You're just making cold predictions and you're eventually going to get one of them right. So like they literally said, when before Asuka and Io had their match at Backlash, they was like, there's a 50% chance that Kyrie's going to be involved in the match. Motherfucker, that's a guess. That's not news. That's not journalism. You're guessing. So you hear they want Woods back now? If that's true, cool. Cause I know they want him to do the if that's true, it's because of the up, down stuff. They melted on their own planet. They hear things from space, so I don't believe what he says. I definitely don't. Because anytime, here's the thing, he'll never take accountability when he's wrong. Whenever Dave Meltzer's wrong, what's his favorite go-to line? Hey, plans change. He'll never have to take any accountability. And everybody on like Twitter and stuff, all they do is just echo everything he says. So when somebody calls them out, they be like, oh, I got it from this guy. And it's like, okay, so you're both stupid then. So, do you watch AEW? Not recently. Yo, Reaper, thank you for keeping me up. Much appreciated. I got beef with Sap. Oh, I never told y'all I got beef with Sap too. But I want to hear what you. What's your beef, Courtney? I want to hear yours first. Me and Sean Ross Sapp went at it in DMs one time, but I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a second. I was not expecting this. This actually happened. I want to write about wrestling and be completely wrong too. Where I saw, yeah, and make money off it. He makes money off of being wrong about wrestling predictions. Yo, Josh, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. Thank you for the check-ins, Reaper. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? See what Dave Meltzer doing to me, man? He make me press the wrong stuff. I just want to continue. Man, be dead wrong. That'd be like me saying, like, yo, there's a 50% chance that Braun Breaker is going to beat Seth Rollins. I'm like, well, no shit. There's only 2 men in the match. It's Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. It can only be 50-50. I don't know if it's my TV or the Switch 2, but this shit look way cleaner than it did on a regular Switch. I'll call him out on some bullshit. He tried to get lackey and bully me out the gate. Yeah, that's what he'll do. All right. I can definitely believe he did something like that. All right. So, really quick. This is why me and Sean Ross Cap had an issue. Right? So, there's another dude on the internet named Billy Body. right? Some racist guy or whatever who's kind of a pussy, not because he's racist, but because he doesn't stand on his racism. Like, like if you're gonna be a bigot towards something, like me personally, it doesn't bother me. It like what you say doesn't bother me. It's you not standing on it that bothers me. So like he'll say some racist stuff about black people, and then like when they call him out, he's like, "Where's all this hatred coming from? I don't understand." Like, don't be a bitch. Just say it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. He got into it with Sean Ross Cap, right? About some journalist stuff. They always talking about you're giving out wrong information, and all that stuff. So then Billy Body was like, "I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you," right? He's some Middle Eastern guy, Sean Ross Cap. Y'all know what he look like. He's like, "I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you. It's on site when I see you." Now I don't know where y'all from, but on site where I'm from, right, means when I see you, no matter where you are, anytime, any place, if I see you, I'm coming to beat your ass. That's what on site means to me and everybody else I know. So they went to this wrestling convention. It was like AEW. It was the weekend of AEW's big event, one of their big 4 events. And they did like a WrestleCon or WrestleCade or something like that. So both men were there, right? And their encounter actually happened. Now, you hear Billy's side, he was like, "Yeah, I stepped to him and he bitched out." You hear Sean Ross Cap's side, and he was like, "Yeah, I stepped to him, told him that his words are triggering, and he ran like a bitch," right? That's what both of them saying about each other. There's video footage that shows all of this shit happening. Both of these motherfuckers were scared to fight each other. They was all just like, you know, like on this great, maybe it's just what we did as kids when we didn't want to fight. But y'all ever see somebody like go shoulder to shoulder and they just spin in a circle? What you gonna do? No, what you gonna do? No, what you gonna do? You hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. But they don't want to fight, so they just spin it in a circle. That's basically what they did, minus the spinning. So they were just saying, "Get out my face before I beat your ass." And neither of them moved. And then like security came, and that's where they kind of like separated. But like neither of them wanted to throw hands because there was like space and opportunity for like a solid 3 minutes, and nobody did anything. So they both came back trying to tell stories or whatever about what happened that didn't happen. And Billy Body got called out about it, and he, did what he did. He ran. Whatchamacall? Disco Inferno. It's funny that Disco Inferno was involved in this story. Because he talked about it on his Keep It 100 podcast. Because he was like, both of y'all look like cowards, right? And then Sean Ross Cap blocked him. And then I went to Sean Ross Cap's YouTube channel and heard his take on it. And then I was like, what you said was completely false here. We seen the video. Y'all both look like clowns. You both bitched out. I said something along those lines on his comment section. He then proceeds to find me and like hit me up and DM me on Twitter. And he and I are going back and forth about this shit. And I got tired of it, and then I blocked him. So I guess that'll make me the bitch now. But but that is what happened. Like, I'm not going back and forth with you about something you ran from. I don't do the internet posturing and like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you" and all that. It's done to me. I'm like, you're the one that's like a coward here. Why I had to have a back and forth with you now? And he's like, "You're spreading misinformation." I'm like, it's on video. I could probably find a video right now if they didn't take it down. I wonder if they took it down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Hold on. I know Sean Ross Cap wouldn't have it. So there's commentary on it. There's the footage. There's the footage of people talking about it. Oh, they only got a YouTube short. This ain't the whole thing. I'm gonna show you guys, but this ain't the whole thing. This is it. Starcade, that's where it was. Okay, so this is Sean Ross Cap, and this is Billy Body. Even this lady is not impressed by none of this shit. None of this shit. Yo, Daryl, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, see, they ain't got the rest. They ain't got the rest. It's like Billy starts to walk off, then he walked back, and then they get in each other's face some more, and then security finally come break it up. And then that's when Billy wants to like get a little louder and more aggressive. Now that somebody came in between. Yeah, they ain't show the rest. But that is more or less what happened. Like, neither of them wanted to fight, but then they went back to their corners of the internet and was talking about how the other one was so afraid of them. And mind you, this whole beef started over just fucking wrestling journalism. Just both of them called each other out for being wrong about their reports on each other. That's what the whole beef here was all about. Anyway. All right, back to this. Wait, where's Spider-Man? All right. Watch my back, guys. There we go.
Systems restored to 25% functionality.
Ain't more blue for Wolverine. Wolverine needs to heal his stuff. You know who does a good job? No, I got beef for her. That lady. She put a copyright strike on my YouTube channel. Fuck her. Over that. You know what she put a strike on me for? And I didn't even know it was from her channel, in my defense, right? But you know the CM Punk when he was in AEW and he called out all the Jacksons and Adam Page and all that stuff when he was eating the muffin. So I played it on stream, and then she copyright struck my YouTube channel for that.
Iron Man's armors were designed to aid us against our enemies, not to become enemies themselves.
Like, I'd have removed it if she'd have just sent a thing like to be like, hey, you can't put this up. I would have just simply just took it off of my VOD. But she put a copyright strike on my channel. It's gone now, but still.
Tower systems restored to 40% functionality.
Hey, Avengers. This
Oh, I'm
is
back.
Wasp. I'd love to join the fun.
Yeah, this was
Locked down in the main living quarters.
when was the brawl out incident with CM Punk? That was like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
So that's when that happened.
Shall we?
Well, I could finally change outfits. I don't want that outfit though. I don't want that outfit either. trying to get Wolverine to level. There we go. Keep it all balanced. I don't really care about leveling up Gamora because she's not going to be in my lineup for very long anyway. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Does whatever. Oh.
I should have figured that hacking our systems was only the first stage of the attack. Now Ultron sent his drones to do his dirty work. Good thing I'm in the mood to crack open some metal heads.
Let's go, Bob.
Yo, have a good night, Venmation. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Have an amazing Tuesday. Take care.
Yeah.
Wait, why can't I swing? Oh, there you go. Oh, I can see him flying through the window. Got him. Oh, I can't break that. Can't break that either. All right. Back from Adland. But yeah, that was basically it with that lady. So I just don't talk about her. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna stop y'all from talking about her. You know, I just don't have much input after that. That one thing about me, like I don't try to like
Please proceed with caution.
do a lot of censoring over here, cause like I like free flowing conversations and all that stuff. I mean, obviously, don't violate TOS. That should go without saying. But other than that, it's like whatever y'all want to talk about, y'all can talk about it. Whoa, whoa. Oh, he hit me. Yo, Millhouse, what's good? Thank you for coming through. Much appreciated.
Tower systems restored to 55%
All right.
functionality. The doors to the living quarters should now be unlocked. Proceed quickly. The Wasp requires immediate assistance.
Let's get moving.
The Wasp. I mean, we're gonna run into Ant-Man. The Wasp around Ant-Man should be not too far behind. Oh, there she go. I said Millhouse. My fault. I said it ain't even Hill House. I don't know why. Over here it look like an M. My apologies.
Got a little solution.
Shrink small, packs a big sting. I still say like everything going up Millhouse from time to time. Is she gonna fight with us? Oh, she is.
Private Avengers party. No crashers allowed. Wasp sting. Wasp sting. Ultron and I go way back. His sentries have never seen this alive. Vision, if you're not too busy, you might want to scan these guys for abnormal energy readings. No such thing as a lazy morning for an Avenger.
Uh-oh. Okay. Get that good crowd control in. Damn, how'd they get that done?
Pull the plug on these rust buckets.
Bam! Let me see. I was teased like teased that all the time. Millhouse is cool as hell now, though. That's another show. We were talking about shows earlier, where I binge watched like every single Simpsons episode from the first season all the way up until, because I know they're probably like on season 36 now. So at the time, season 33.
Bang, 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 bang.
You bet. Not even a ripped seam.
I'm the captain now.
Which is a good thing, because I just spent a fortune redesigning this costume.
Pizza power!
It's complicated. But let's just say he's from the side of the family that isn't invited to be in holiday photos anymore.
Oh, okay. So in this game, Ultron was created by Pym, not Stark like in the movies. Right now on my gram, I got 10 podcasters, and then I created 10 wrestlers. Oh, what's that for?
Please. I've been an Avenger since day one. There's no chance
I need to do that with South Park.
Even with a little robot army ripping up our home.
I know I'm like, I gotta be like close to 10 seasons behind on South Park at this point.
I'm ready if you are.
I know the last season I watched was when they did the Strong Woman stuff,
This area of the tower is
whatever that season that was,
Please continue to the next interface terminal at once.
where they had Macho Man Randy Savage joining the Women Olympics. So whenever that was, I'm that episode, and they did Cartman did the safe space thing. That's how far back I am on South Park. So I had to eventually catch up on all that.
But 'tis not the first time, nor shall it be the last. When those who oppose us strike, they tend to aim for the heart. We would have words with him. Strong words.
I used to be a big fan back in the day, though. I could also say the same thing for like Family Guy. I used to watch a lot of Family Guy back in the day. Now, not so much. Wait, why am I working up here? I should not be working up here. My goal should be to get over here. There. Because there's a... Where is it? See, when I get all the nodes here, XP gains by 10%. So that's why I should be working on this one. Let's get all the strength ones out the way, though. I wonder if I can reset points. Can I reset points? Oh, they don't let you do it until you beat the game. Boo. Whatever. Oh, I got 12 points. All right, when I get more, I'll get more. Name 10 podcasters, then I just took it a step further and created 10 wrestlers. Okay. That sounds pretty dope. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm thinking of podcasting now because you said that. I'm like, who do I still listen to at podcasting? I listen to Joe Rogan, pending guest.
So that was pretty cool. Saving the day, I mean. Not the part with the robots destroying the Avengers home.
So Joe Rogan, pending guest. Eric Bischoff, 83 weeks. That's probably it. I guess Cody Rhodes podcast. I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Like, I used to listen to a whole lot of podcasts back in the day, so many, and I kind of like just fell off of it.
Are you kidding? She's a legend. That lady was saving the world before I could even walk. Not to fangirl out or anything, but I totally want to be her when I grow up. Sorta, but she gets her powers from Pym particles, and I got mine from my Inhuman DNA. So that's kind of like saying Medusa and Wolverine are the same because they both have way too much hair.
Okay. Send it to me when you get the chance.
Look, I may be pretty smart when it comes to all things science-y, but when it comes to crazy murder bots, I've got a feeling the Avengers have a bit more experience.
I watch Cody for like the insider wrestling story stuff with his guests, and I watch 83 Weeks to listen to like the business aspect of pro wrestling. I used to listen to Keeping It 100 and all that stuff, and they always do the thing like, we wrestle for a living, so we know more about it than the average fan. But then they get the same takes that an average fan would give, no nuance or anything. So it's like, I bet I'm better off just listening to a fan then. So I listen to those two for them, but I'll definitely listen to like your podcast. Yeah, definitely let me know because I need some listening material. Like I said, at work I'm just all over the place.
Sure thing.
Because I've heard some fans with some good takes and stuff like that. Like what's his name? O'Shea Jackson Jr. Yo, Wolfgangs, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. He actually has like a really good insight on like the pro wrestling business. Even though I don't agree with every take he has, I do appreciate like the nuance of his takes. He don't just like side with the internet where it's like, we all said it's bad, so therefore it is. It's either, no, it's not as bad as y'all making it out to be, or it is bad, but let's actually explain why. What is?
I hope this is important. Right now, we follow Vision's orders and get the tower back under our control. Once that's... we always do. No matter how many duplicate bodies he builds, we found a way to crush them all every time.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I gotta get my stuff set up on your Discord, Wolves. I'm so behind on like everything, even like doing shout outs in other places. I just did most of them yesterday. Since I wasn't streaming, I was able to catch up on some stuff. So I still got to do one more shout out. Actually, two more shout outs now because this stream and my last stream. It resets every month. Okay. That's good. I like it when it resets every month because it gives everybody a fair chance. It doesn't keep the same people at the top all the time. Like if somebody's popular by default, they'll automatically be at the top. I get that, but they should still give like some sort of hope to people who's like, all right, it's a new clean slate. So now everybody starts at the beginning. Now I can match the grind instead of it being like them being so far ahead that it's like, why bother trying to catch up? I'm not going to make it. So. But like I said before, when I talked about this, like other Discords doing that, I'm like, it's their Discord, their rules. So I'm only left with two options. I either respect it and deal with it, or I just say this shit is trash and leave. So I'm in no position to tell them, hey, you should change it to this. That's not really going to change anything. You do that. all that's going to do is ensure that I get booted and then nothing changes anyway. So it's like I'm fighting a pointless cause. Damn it, how do I get over there?
Life is mine.
All right, screw this. Really? Wait, can I go here? All right, now protect me. Protect me. Who's shooting me? They're messing me up. Yeah, I try not to be like that.
Systems restored to 65% functionality.
Cause I also understand there are people that like abuse the system too. Like no matter what system you come up with, there are going to be people that are going to find a way to abuse it, which is why you get like groups where all people do is just come in, say they're lurking, and then immediately leave. Not realizing that like my Stream Deck, I have a plugin on my Stream Deck, so I can actually see when I hit the button and see who's in my chat. I can see who's still here and who's left. So you can tell me you're lurking all day. My button down there tells me otherwise. But I'm just like, can't let those people get to you because those people usually don't get that much engagement anyway because people see right through it for the most part. All right, everybody protect me. Not to mention, my Mix It Up tells me too. But I stopped letting like things like that get to me. I used to let it get to me. I'm just like, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. Cream rises to the top, baby. All I can do is focus on me and be the best me. Somebody stop that guy. Oh, somebody come help me. All right, get him while I do this. Oh, damn it. All right, protect me. Hey, Courtney, good night. Have a good night.
Power systems restored to 90% functionality.
Thank you for coming through. Have an amazing Tuesday.
Yeah.
Take care. Aw. I thought there was something good in there. Nope.
Just a little further. The helipad is straight ahead.
Oh boy. I'm not switching my team. Hold up. Didn't I just get the Wasp though? I think I unlocked the Wasp. Yep, I did. What I don't understand is a streamer who have like 1,000 viewers yet no discords. Like, how do you get that many? So one or two things with that, like, as to how they get that many. I mean, a short answer could be like they're just view botting, which is what a lot of people do. Even in the discords that I'm in, there's a lot of people that view bot, don't buy into the hype. But also it could be a thing of like they had like a viral thing. That's usually what happens with a lot of people. Especially like because I watch a lot of like the rise and fall content now. So I start to see like how some of these streamers got like a huge rise before their fall. And it's usually like them just they're just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And then somebody clips that, or it gets sent to a certain individual and then they like it, and then it just is all up from there. So, or it's the other platform thing, like Caddis said, the YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff. Batman Goddess, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. But that's kind of the ones that I've seen so far. Now I want to do Infinity. Like say pro COD players like have like 3,000 but no discords. Well, it's okay. So if they're pro, that probably means they're a part of some league. So if they're part of some league, they definitely get like huge off of that. Like for example, XQC, he's a Twitch streamer. Well, technically he's a Kick streamer, but he got Twitch as well. That was his big rise. Like he wasn't like a guy who came from like a viral moment or anything like that. Like he was like a really big, what was he, like a big like League of Legends or Valorant player or something like that. He was in the E-Leagues and he got really popular over there doing that. And now he transitioned to like some other stuff. But that's how he got on. A lot of streamers, like they don't even do the variety streamer thing. Like I feel like the variety streamer is like the harder route. They usually just like hyper focus on one game, get really popular off of that before branching out. But I personally don't want to do that, only because you risk the chance of like, you might be, like I'll use Valorant for example. If I was playing Valorant nonstop and I was just known as like a Valorant player, good or bad or whatever, the moment I try to branch out and do something else and play different games, those people who wanted Valorant might dip out, and that might be the majority of my audience. They just like me playing Valorant. I've seen that happen to people. I only got 4 points. I can't even level up anything.
Shall we?
There's some people that's good enough to get around that too. Like, what's his name? Myth? My personal opinion, I think Myth had the best. Like, if there was ever a streamer model that I wanted to like model myself after, like how a streamer moves about, it would probably be like how Myth does it. But Myth started off as a Fortnite player, and he was like really good at Fortnite, like especially when they were doing the builds and all that stuff. Wait, hold on. There's a cutscene. I don't want to mess that up. He was really good at builds. He had like this special technique of how he built, and nobody can get around it. So he became like one of the best Fortnite players in the world just off of that. Before people like found out his technique and all that stuff. But like he was pulling in like so many viewers off of that. But because people found out his technique and all that stuff, he kind of just like became like, he wasn't that special anymore once people found out. But he amassed such a loyal audience or whatever that now he can just like hop on YouTube. I think he's still on Twitch, but he's definitely on YouTube now. I think he prioritizes YouTube. And he can go on there and like stream to like maybe anywhere between, it ranges from like 200 to 1,000 people, and just play whatever he want and vibe out. He already made his money, and he just enjoying himself and talking to his chat and just living it up.
I understand, Avengers. This stone has shown
He made enough money in the Rise to where he could just sit comfortably and just do what he wants on stream.
to emulate.
Ultron, indestructible android programming.
It is irreparably flawed, and it must be overwritten.
Let's get a good stretch.
I'm gonna need it for this. Oh, wait a minute. I stretched at the wrong time. Wait, guys.
Armored shell has always been superior to your frail, fleshy forms, but my artificial mind was
We gotta fight Ultron.
inferior program. But at long last, the Mind Stone has unlocked my.
Oh, he punching me in the face? What's wrong with you? Oh. Wait, get away from it. Oh, watch the beam. Wait. Yeah, we stunned him.
I give you credit. You organic life forms may be obsolete.
Wait, what?
But you fight as if you still have a future.
That's crazy. Yo, oh my goodness. Fight off his goons, please. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. I need to calm down. I need to relax. I need to take a chill pill. I need to stretch again. I'm limber. Uh-oh.
Even my most powerful attacks cannot match.
Danger zone!
Oh my goodness. Oh. Stop punching the ground. And stop zapping me too. Oh, he almost caught me. Gamora, are you okay?
Damage me all you wish. You will not prevail. I have analyzed every possible outcome and
Oh no!
today.
He flipped my controls.
Ultron begins.
My controls are reversed. All right, we're gonna mess him up. Speed this. Oh, he ran. He dodged the vast majority of it. That's so basura.
Your attacks may destroy my sentries, but the one true
All right, mess him up, mess him up. Wolverine, get him. Wait, why you over here? Wolverine was tearing him up. Get him, Wolvie. Get out of here. I'm watching The Dark Knight. Wait, that was the. Oh no, that's a good one.
Failure.
Bang.
That's the one with Joker.
Bang. Bang. Bang.
Hey, thank you for the check-in. Much appreciated.
Pizza power!
I have bigger plans for you. Much bigger. Transfer protocol initiated.
Is that the Soul Stone? They gave Ultron a Soul Stone. That's crazy.
We need to remove the Mind Stone from play before Ultron can use it to reboot himself.
According to my senses, I do believe he already.
Joker's a great villain. He got Superman to snap. You know how hard that is to get Superman to snap?
Unless... Oh no. Ultimo.
Ultimo, robotic weapon of mass destruction. Big trouble. They gave Ultimo.
Not anymore. Ultimo's mechanical mind was wiped, and his lifeless body was stored in a warehouse like a trophy. Typical human error. You should have dismantled him when you had the chance.
Yeah, why didn't we dismantle it?
Ultron shall use his form to exact my revenge.
Oh, that's crazy.
You shall pay in the name of all the machines you have disposed of so carelessly.
Imagine how many people he wiped out just stomping it out like that.
Weapon mass destruction. He may be headed for Avengers Tower, but Ultron could easily use him to level the entire city.
We're in worse shape than Beast's razor.
Hang tight, Avengers. Help is on the way. Just hold back that oversized Iron Man knockoff and clear me a place to land.
Yes.
That's all you gotta say is yes. All right. Yay, Spider-Man level 30. Where my button at? Where my button at?
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Almost there, team, and I'm headed in hot.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. Oh, I saw that though.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Quick swing. Ain't catching me lacking. Oh, who hit him? That the Quinjet?
How come giant robots always attack on my day off? Thanks for clearing me a nice, safe place to land, by the way.
A pity you will never have the chance to make use of it.
Wow.
You gave it your best shot, bolts for brains. Now I'll take mine.
Hawkeye never misses a shot or lets you forget it. You prefer dogs or cats? Cats. I'm definitely a cat person.
Someone his size.
Absolutely. Ant-Man changes sizes, eventually grows on you. I'm absolutely a cat person. Why didn't he make the arrow grow big? Could have just pierced him.
We'll have to even the odds.
What were you afraid of as a kid?
With the Mind Stone and
mean,
Ultimo both in play,
big animals,
I've
I
determined a new
guess.
plan of attack. I will head to the rooftop and prepare the weaponry required.
Big
for the
vicious
final
animals.
battle. Meet me there at once.
I don't think I had like any. Oh,
Time to get this circus started.
I got Hawkeye. I don't think I had like any like crazy fears or anything like that. I remember I got chased by a dog one time. That's probably where that fear of like the big animals came from. They like, he friendly. And the dog was friendly, but I didn't know that. I hauled ass. Yeah, I got Hawkeye. Ooh, I got a family member who's a big fear of needles. Do the I don't know much about it. Like, they say the needles, like for the diabetic that prick your finger, they say they don't hurt like that. Like, is that true? Like, do you still feel as much pain as a regular needle? What am I gonna increase the damage to stunned enemies? Base attack to restore. Oh no, let's do this one. Yeah. Oh, messed up. Let's do that one.
Bang, 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 bang.
Thank you for the check-ins. Much appreciated. Gotta take some melee attacks.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I can't get anything else?
Pizza power!
I don't really want this. I'm saving.
Good go.
Yeah, I'm in a whole lot.
Hate to break it to you, Viz, but Ultimo is
I'll be out here.
Any weapons we have won't work against him.
I am more interested in defeating Ultron than Ultimo. And I believe I have found a way to use the ISO 8 to our advantage in that situation.
And I'm always trying to find like new people, streams to get on.
Yikes! Hot plasma beam incoming!
Ant-Man, get him under control before he takes out the whole town.
See that new person out there with untapped potential?
Shit like that.
They need a spotlight. I don't even want to say untapped potential. It's not like their potential could be tapped. They just need somebody to see it. More unnoticed. Oh, you made me waste that for nothing.
Enhance my processing power exponentially.
Does that mean you can shut Ultimo down?
Eventually. But first,
They socked the hell out of him.
collect data from the fallen sentries
Hit him again, Iron Man.
in Ultron's program.
Oh, don't let him headbutt you. Fight back. Oh!
What are you doing out there, Scott? Oh, you know, just grappling with a synthesoid the size of a skyscraper. Typical day at the office.
I'll take a point.
Oh, wait, you still alive. Get out of here. Wow, you just punched me in the face. Nope. Nope. Yeah.
Shit like that.
You be leveling up a lot.
Does that mean you can remote
I hit the bed. It's 12 a.m. Yeah, I don't blame you. As soon as I'm done this area, I'm wrapping it up myself. I appreciate you stopping by Hill House. Much appreciated. And I hope you have an amazing Tuesday and hope to see you again. Take care.
Yeah.
I have succeeded in lowering
Oh,
Ultimo's
hold him.
defenses. Target Ultimo now.
This is for stepping on my favorite restaurant.
Hold him down.
Thanks for the backup.
Ultron's first firewall has been breached.
I have rewritten my code. Your efforts were for nothing.
I will need to collect more data and search for another entry point into his system.
Whoa! Easy there, big guy. I'm in huge trouble here.
Get off of Gamora. I like that counter by Ant-Man.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack.
You bring
Come on, Deadpool, get over there. Help us out.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one
You
making
too loud.
this look even remotely
Oh, you too
good
bud.
now, dude.
What's wrong with my reading tonight? Thank you for that. He just zapped me. I don't even care. We lowered down your second phase.
Second firewall has been breached.
You will not corrupt my system again, my child. Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds.
Oh. You almost caught us. Pumpkin Angel, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Oh no, I think I just stepped on a taxi. Now you guys know how these. Use a little help, little buddies. Whatever you're doing over there, hurry it up. This way.
I mean, I'm trying. This guy don't want to drop. All right, everybody shoot.
Mankind will be next.
He's weakened once again. Activate turrets.
This is merely a minor setback.
Tell that to the people whose lives you just trampled.
Don't give up.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
Do it.
We'll do it like this. Come on. Come on. Oh no! I got zapped. All right, it's just him.
Defense is successfully
Okay.
neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack.
Everybody go to your stations.
Ultron's final firewall has been breached. Initiating containment protocol.
Your efforts here are futile, Synthezoid. My programming has always been stronger than yours.
Oh, this is a Mind Stone. I thought they gave him the Soul Stone.
I shall lead the mechanical revolution.
I forgot the Soul Stone purple.
Vision and break the bonds of human enslavement.
I'm no slave, Ultron. And the only one who should worry about their bonds is you.
What madness is this? I do not compute.
And if my plan succeeds, you never shall again.
Damn. He stopped them. He sealed them inside the Mind Stone. Let's go back to Spider-Man.
Were you guys having a party without me?
Been hunting down the Infinity Stones. Where were you?
Off on a quick trip to the West Coast to see my pal Kate. She's a Hawkeye too. It's complicated. We're both archers. I'm the
Okay.
better one, but she's better at plenty of other stuff, like life in general.
Does the world really need more than one Hawkeye?
No, it's not whether or not the world needs more than one Hawkeye. It's whether or not the world can handle more than one. And from what most of the Avengers tell me, this guy is already more than enough. You know, I'm not so sure they meant that as a compliment.
Okay.
That wasn't nearly as hard as I made it look. I swear.
Is Ultimo free from Ultron's control?
He's not showing any signs of activity, and I'm not getting any energy readings. So, yeah. I think so. Whatever I did, it worked. And I'm sure you guys all helped too.
What do we do with Ultimo now?
I'll probably have to haul the big guy back to a shield hangar for dismantling. We definitely can't risk putting him in an unsecure location again. Seriously, Tony, who stores a giant killer robot in a warehouse in New Jersey?
Couldn't you just shrink him down?
Couldn't you have asked me that like 20 punches ago? I mean, really, that totally would have made everything so much easier.
You got a point there. Thanks for the big hand.
Hey, I've got two. Might as well use them to do something good now and then.
All right.
That probably could have gone better.
We saved the city from a rampaging robot. That's pretty good, right?
In theory, but Ultron wouldn't have even had access to Ultimo if I had disposed of the big guy properly the last time we fought. Instead, I chose science over safety. Again.
Speaking of safety, do you think the people down on the streets are okay?
I'm monitoring feeds from the first responders as we speak. They're getting things under control down there. I suggest we do the same up here first.
That's not a no or a yes. Like, are they okay? Hey, man, they doing what they can.
Guess it wouldn't be Earth if New York wasn't under attack by giant robots.
I bet you've seen way stranger stuff in space, right?
Oh, sure. All the time. One trip to the Collector's Museum is weirder than a million Manhattans. But still, there's something about the real deal that's kinda, I don't know, comforting.
It'll be a lot more comforting when we find the other Infinity Stones.
Well, we're halfway there.
Yeah, we got 3.
Seriously? How do you not break into the chorus of an 80s rock anthem after that setup? And you call yourself a hero?
Okay. Who this, Wasp?
I hope Tony has lots of insurance.
Avengers Tower took a lot of damage, didn't it?
It sure did. But it's still standing, just like the heroes that call it home. We Avengers have been through plenty worse over the years.
Do you think Ultron is really defeated?
Hard to say. I mean, is he ever, really? As long as a trace of his code still exists on a tablet in some lab somewhere, he can always find his way back. But don't sweat. That'll take him at least an hour or 2.
All right. Hold on. Before I talk to Vision. All right, so I got Hawkeye. Let me see. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I imagine you have some questions regarding the outcome of this battle.
Why did the giant robot stop attacking?
It was no easy task, but I managed to isolate Ultron's code and redirect it into the Mind Stone itself. That action wiped out any other external traces of his programming. Thus, all of his physical forms were simultaneously deactivated.
Is Ultron going for good then?
The stone has its own natural defenses, not unlike the security on a sophisticated computer. Any thought patterns, real or artificial, contained within it can only be accessed by external...
Hey, Ebo. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. How are you?
For all intents and purposes, Ultron is now a prisoner of the Mind Stone.
Could someone else free Ultron from the stone?
Perhaps, but only if they knew exactly where in the stone that his digital consciousness was stored.
That's good. Get into anything fun today? I'm doing all right. Slightly tired. I got like 15 minutes of sleep on my break. I'm doing good, all things considered.
I made sure to bury that information quite deep. The chances of his recovery are slim.
I definitely wanted to make sure I got on today because I didn't get on yesterday.
Bang, 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 bang.
I know, like, going forward for me, like, Mother's Day is going to be like a delicate day. But I felt like yesterday was fine. I was fine. I made sure to bury the information quite deep. Chances is slim. Thank you for the check-ins. Much appreciated.
Your thanks may not be warranted quite yet.
I want to get that new Marvel game that's coming out. That fighting game. The Marvel Tokon or whatever. I want to get that new Invincible game too.
Your quest may have to be temporarily put on hold.
You saw what just happened here. What could be more important than preventing another attack like this?
There will be another attack to prevent, far sooner than anticipated. It seems that Ultron's search for a suitable host body activated more than just Ultimo.
I thought you said that Ultron couldn't control any more machines from inside the stone.
He cannot. But once activated, some programming cannot be stopped until its prime directive is achieved.
Prime directive? What prime?
Oh no. It's Sentinels.
Sentinels. And I know just where they're headed. X marks the spot.
Hey Wolf, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Sentinels Design to Kill program to hate them.
Destroy all mutants.
Much appreciated for stopping by. Have an amazing Tuesday. Okay? Take care. Oh, who hit him?
Destroy all mutants.
Hit him too. Oh, it's Colossus. Skin of steel, heart of gold.
Comrade, heads up.
And eyes wide open.
Did the robot just scream? Cyclops, mutant leader, strong point of view. the Sentinel just go, ah, when you throw him. I'm playing Wolverine this section since he's home. I'm gonna do a little bit of this and I'm gonna save it. I think I'm gonna just do the front part up here. We're gonna call it.
That's my team they're attacking. We gotta help them. Sentinels only got one directive. Wipe all mutants out of existence.
You ain't gonna need this. Here, let me get this. Let's go help. Damn, look at all that stuff I unlocked.
Mutant detected. Terminate.
Like to see you try, scrap heap.
Got him. Who was that?
Save some for us.
Oh, Nightcrawler. Teleport mutant, swashbuckling adventurer. And is that Psylocke? Yeah, Psylocke.
Why should you always get to have all the fun?
Telepathic ninja, reading your mind right now.
Bring this blackbird to roost in a safer place. Use the mansion's posterior. And try not to bring any uninvited guests along with you.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Just like old times.
Got him. Oh, I missed. I don't got him. It's like a 6-on-1 attack, though. Oh wait, I was wondering like. Oh no! You ruined it. Hello, Wrong Avenger. Thank you for stopping by. Got Psylocke, got Nightcrawler.
No time for idle chatter.
Hey, thank you for the vibe. Much appreciated.
Sentinels run on a dedicated network. Once a single unit identifies a mutant target, it alerts all others in the area.
With more Sentinels
Almost
coming.
certainly. And based on my experience, they should be arriving any moment now. Colossus and I will stay here to make sure the front of the school stays secure. Do me a favor.
So I guess Wolverine's right. I am Wolverine.
Ever.
You look troubled.
I don't like how Wolverine's staring at his crotch. This wasn't exactly the battle we expected.
Nor I. But as a mutant, it is mine to fight, whether I choose it or not.
We're right here by your
For
side.
now, I must hold the line and protect our home while you attend to other matters. But once this threat has been vanquished, the X-Men shall stand with you. And together, we shall crush all the others into scrap.
I leveled up a lot, so hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I like light damage. Oh, I can't get that yet. There we go. I'm like, geez, work with me, game. I gotta work my way down here and get those two. Also, I didn't do none of ISO 8 management because there's a lot going on here. Like, look at all this stuff. This is nuts. They don't have anything. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm looking for. Wait, I can't level it up? So what is the point? I could just throw it on and that's it? That's kind of pointless. I mean, I know I could do more with it later, but they're not even like letting me. Whatever. All right, we're wrapping up here anyway. Oh, wait. One other thing before I wrap it up. See, we got Psylocke and Nightcrawler. Hold on. Okay, normally I would get like Nightcrawler for the mastery, but I'm gonna go with Psylocke.
I like the way you think.
All right, so I got 2 X-Men. I got get that for the X-Force, get that for the martial artist, get that for the cutting edge. Okay, well, hold on. What do I get if I get Nightcrawler? Agile fighters, X-Force, cutting edge, all new X-Men.
I like the way you think.
So I get 4, 2. All right, that's 10. I'm only looking at the strength level. So that's 10 for her. 4.
The legendary Nightcrawler.
8. Oh, it's the same thing. Whatever. Let's just go with her. I don't know none of her abilities though, because I never played as her before. Fire, ice, and shock. Yo, Cornwall, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. I'm doing all right. Can't complain. How are you doing? Press to continue checking.
Bang, 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 bang.
I think I'm gonna get this. I'll max that out first. What's her strongest move? Oh, that katana slash.
Pizza power!
Much appreciated. Thank you for checking in. We'll do psionic shuriken. Then if I get anything else, we'll bump that up. Hopefully she can lead me to victory. Oh, we don't get all new X-Men. Oh, she don't even got that many. She got Women of Marvel and Femme Fatale. And obviously X-Men. And they get X-Force. These two get New Avengers. Fantastic Four Reserve. Who get Fantastic Four Reserve with them? I guess that's Wolverine. Yeah, yep. Yeah, we'll eventually get more. There's so many characters in this game. Then I think when you beat the game, you get DLC, so that makes it even better. All right, I'm going to save it again because I just leveled up her stuff. So. There's one other thing I want to check. Oh, look at that poster. Wait. Oh, all my stuff is unlocked now. I mean, I still can't get these yet. I don't think I can. Yeah, we got some stuff to do. Oh, wait, I can get that one. Defeat 15 enemies. in the first boss battle of Chapter 2. I could do that. And then we unlock Elektra. Defeat the last boss in Chapter 3 using 4 members of the Defenders. That one I probably can't do. Not right now. That's going to be hard. Oh yeah, these are some of the people we can unlock. We can unlock Gambit, Cable, Phoenix, Iceman. I feel like there's more here. I gotta do those modes, and then once I do those modes, I'll be able to get it. I think I have to beat the game first in order to do it. Or I could just wait till I get to level 30, like progress in the main story, get to level 30, and then complete this, and I get Elektra that way as well. And then I do this. This gives me a outfit for Captain America. I don't really care about outfits. Yeah, I don't care about none of this stuff. I'm not doing any of that. Just cause my team ain't like the individual stuff, they want me to like level up Hulk on his own and Captain America. I don't play with those characters, so it's whatever. All right, anyway. Wrap it up like that. There. Hey. Let me see. So tomorrow is pretty much going to be a little bit more of the same, Final Fantasy and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. But in the beginning, I got a bunch of stuff off of Twitter that I bookmarked and some skits and whatnot. Maybe I'll get to those skits, but I got to clean a lot of this stuff off, and I've been meaning to like cover it. So some of it I'm gonna have to comb through and just like scrap anyway, because it's just far too dated. Like I had like a Roman Reigns promo he cut before WrestleMania. It don't even mean anything anymore. It was a good promo, but yeah, I'm gonna comb through that after I get off stream here. But yeah, we're gonna go through some of that tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. We're just gonna be like coasting the rest of this week, because my goal is to get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and hopefully Forspoken done before the end of this month. Forspoken, I highly doubt I'm gonna get that done this month, but I'm gonna try. So when we're done Marvel Ultimate Alliance, we're doing mostly Forspoken for the streams. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of Final Fantasy done this weekend, for sure. I don't even know what the next game is after Final Fantasy that we have to do. I do know Mike Tyson Punch-Out is coming. That's what I'm excited to play. So we just got to get through Final Fantasy first. What else? I'm trying to see. Oh, the end of the month, we're doing 007 First Light, the new 007 game that's coming out. First 007 game that came out in years. It's made by the same people who did Hitman, so that ought to be interesting. And in June, we're doing the Summer Game Fest and the XXL freshman stuff when that finally arrives as well. So, but when 007 comes out, it's all hands on deck, meaning that's all I'm playing. Okay, so I'm not doing anything else but playing that game until it's done. And like I said, this weekend, hopefully y'all can see my new hairstyle. It's not new. I'm just getting it rebraided. So I'm getting that done this weekend, hopefully. That's it. We're just gonna be coasting. I'll be back tomorrow or later. I keep saying tomorrow. It's already past midnight over here. I'll be back later on tonight. But you guys will see me around on different Discords and all that other stuff. I'll be in your streams, lurking, whether you know it or not. That sounds creepy as hell. Scratch that. I'm just you'll see me when I'm there. I ain't trying to be no creepazoid. But let me who we rating out to? Get my hair done next week as well. See, that's what's up. Can't wait to see it. Who is up? All right, let me see. Let's go to Canadian Dingleberry. He's been over here showing love lately. I finally get to see him on. He's playing Dark Souls 3. So let's go over there and show him some love. Tell him Lynx sent you. Until then, stay safe, cherish your loved ones, all that good stuff. And I will see you all later today. All right, take care now. Bye-bye then.